starting them out on the match. Losers, quarterfinals. So the loser over here is going to be out of the tournament. And they're off.
Do we know what placement the loser would get in this case?
Would be 5th place.
5th place?
Yes. Shark with a interesting break over here. Promo does not break the spike in any point during that.
So beautiful. What, 4.5 going just ham with the back-to-back?
Yeah, but
then just
Promo had multiple chances to break that, just didn't take it.
Yeah, got caught so off guard. Just like, this is maybe why board watching can be important in some cases.
Oh my god, the greed on Promo is just too deadly, with Shark taking a quick 2 rounds. So solid start. Both players building a spike. Promo building it a little bit faster. And Shark is able to defend. Promo's just going ham. Just got
Promo's
250 APM factories just by themselves.
But you know, Shark does not feel any. I mean, that's poor timing on my end. I was about to say Shark does not feel any of that, but you know, at some point, you're gonna break if you're getting hit with 250 APM. Like,
if there's a person I know that's the best at keeping themselves alive during that period, though, that's Shark.
Yeah, that seems to be what I'm seeing as well. Another thing I've noticed is like Promo is not as consistent with building back-to-back. Like, even though there is a huge APM chain, it hasn't been the most conducive.
Okay, beautiful break from Shark again with the timing.
Yeah, that was really great.
To kill Promo in the moment where the downstack is very bad. That's a slight advantage to playing a slower game, because if you're capable of playing faster but are intentionally a bit slower, it does let you it does give you the ability to read your opponent a little bit better.
Not only that, it gives you time to think and be more efficient as well in your stats.
So in this case, it worked out really well for Shark to take that round win.
Yeah, totally. Very interested to see how this position develops.
Yeah, Promo with a bit of a slower start here. You can really see how when Promo is not up to his speed, Shark will also match that and slow down.
Yeah.
Shark expects the attack. Shark is doing a lot of timing here.
That is very true. But Shark is still doing it at, 3.8 DPS.
Yes, exactly. It's
absurd.
Shark plays in a way that's very reactive to what Promo is doing, even though it doesn't look that way. And it does pay off, because they can sniff out a lot of Promo's weaknesses and to just take these round wins.
Yeah, Promo needs to switch strategy like immediately.
Yeah, this is clearly not going to work out for Promo.
It's not going to work out. Yeah.
A bit of an LSD start for Shark. Very offensive over here. Ooh, goes for the Z spin instead of the T spin there. That's very interesting to do. I guess it increases efficiency when it comes to back-to-back version.
Yeah. I guess another thing we're not seeing on Promo's side is, as many all spins and like cheese in general. Promo seems to be relying on downstack for cheese, which in some cases does work.
But not against the ultimate defensive player of all time.
Probably not, no. Oh my gosh. This APM spam is just mesmerizing. Like I have no words. Though it doesn't seem to be doing much. But if Promo can build on this back-to-back like that... Oh! Oh! Yep. 520 versus score. And that like almost over a minute round.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That I don't think I've ever seen 500 versus score. Period. Oh. Promo's giving Shark a little taste of their own medicine.
Yeah, Promos needs to be switching up strategy at least a little bit. Maybe not as
but
consistently, but oh, the timing from Shark is just beautiful here.
Not only was the timing beautiful, Promo's bag was not great for the down stack at that point. But it was also because Promo committed to the count to 4 there, which did not work out. It's those scenarios where you think like, okay, maybe an all-spin solution would have been better, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's something very interesting about this meta. Is that it kind of makes like, you know, previous like board resetting techniques like count to 4 kind of more obsolete.
No, yeah, count to 4 is definitely more obsolete than it's ever been in the current meta.
Yeah.
Because it's like the real beauty with the all spins is that you can use them to do like transferring your well so nicely.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
where previously your only real tool would either to find a really creative T-spin or to count to 4, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's
it
what
gives you a much more of a choice if you want to switch your well. And that in turn makes keeping back-to-back a lot easier. You don't have to drop it as often. Beautiful
like
spike coming from Shark.
Not only beautiful, like we saw Promo just like building just now, like trying to get to probably it's not a count to 4, but more like a 6-3 kind of stack, and then that was an overcommit, right?
Yeah, I don't think Promo's necessarily playing badly to lose this many rounds.
Promo is not playing
Shark. It's simply just Promo's strategy doesn't seem to be very effective against Shark. You know, it's kind of like a Pokemon type mismatch.
Yeah, and Shark has not been giving Promo the opportunity to APM spam and like take advantage.
I would say just the opportunity to counter spike at all. Really, it's been very rare that almost had an opportunity to use garbage to prop up their attack.
Like right there, Promo had an all spin.
Not sure if Promo intended to break back-to-back there or not, but it did put Shark into a very risky position. Shark manages to get out though. You know, Shark may be a little bit too greedy with this.
I think
they managed to get down to the clean. Oh, Promo. Okay, beautiful from Promo. Where's the T-piece? Okay, it's coming. Has to break
this
now.
Could be
needs to get to that clean.
That's very unfortunate for Promo. His Shark was completely ready for that. Oh,
yeah, but Shark doesn't really know what to do with this board.
Yeah,
their eyepiece getting caught on, and Shark not finding a down stack in time.
Nah, that was just purely unfortunate. Like, yeah, that was tragic.
Yeah, that's the one time that promo strategy, like the usual promo strategy, actually doesn't work out. When Shark just doesn't really know what to do with the board they have, and that doesn't happen every day, right? Some interesting decision making from Promo here.
Yeah,
lock themselves into this forced break.
While Shark is just building back to back at this point. Oh, this is very dangerous for Promo.
This is beautiful for Shark.
This is so clean on Shark.
Oh, and the Shark misdrop.
Oh, the Shark misdrops.
I was gonna say the misdrop and the great part. But Promo doesn't get a kill with this, which is that's the real tragedy here. Not getting a kill off that is like very tragic.
Still extremely efficient right now. Over 1 APP at
over 1 APP even with that T-piece misdraw.
That's because Shark had the surge lined up as well.
But also, Shark is definitely the one here that's using garbage more, and that does help the APP.
we're having a bit of a standoff here. Not much is happening. Not much back-to-back is getting built. Let's hope Promo capitalizes on this little lead here, though.
Oh, Promo! What are these builds from Promo? Goes for the break there. They had a count to 4 to keep building. Not sure if that was intentional or not.
It's really unfortunate.
Didn't work out
just,
with a kill.
The pacing is off now. We should. Oh, we're about to see.
Oh, beautiful for Promo. Beautiful.
Yeah. Oh, Promo should break it.
Okay, Promo. I don't think Promo did what they wanted to do there.
I don't think Promo timed that correctly. Because
I think Promo missed drop in the middle of that. I just don't think it was very obvious which piece was unintended. Because they did just weirdly stop playing and then broke immediately after.
That's what I saw as well. I think maybe Promo was trying to decide whether or not to break. Because
maybe it was a screen watching moment as well.
Yeah, it wasn't very clear whether or not Shark was going to
well, this 18 now is going to do nothing for Shark. And the misdrops, the nerves kicking in. So. Well, Shark's got a bit of a lead now. And Promos should definitely start catching up if they want to have a chance. Because what I fear is that soon enough, it's going to be a little too much of a lead to reasonably catch up to.
It's certainly nothing a playstyle change couldn't upset at this point, but if Promo loses 2 more rounds, this is going to be very risky. Wow, lovely back-to-back chain from Promo. That was crazy. Sharks feeling none of it though. Responds with their own surge, and then now we're back to equal positions.
A very neutral game.
I wonder if Promo should just like slow down a bit.
I mean, I think they are. That's the kind of thing.
No, Promo is slowing down.
Maybe just not enough.
But what I mean by that is like timing as well. Because Promo is still like APM spamming, even at this slower speed. I guess it's safer at the slower speed because Promo.
Yeah, it's just APM spamming with more control. But Shark, beautiful down stack to live that spike.
Promo is playing very, very consistently right now. No misdrops. Yeah. Oh, that's bad.
I thought they were gonna get
Promo
as well.
Sadly, Promo couldn't cycle the overhang in time. Like the bag wasn't proper.
Yeah, I think this is the most safe neutral game that we've seen so far from these players. But Shark not finding the LP or JP's overhang for that T-spin triple.
There hasn't been a really dangerous counter spike coming from Shark yet. So Promo's just been working towards this APM spam.
Interesting to see because this spike wasn't really that large.
It wasn't large, but it's because Promo overcommitted again. Like
but Promo is like Promo is definitely overcommitting at times and Shark is really
capitalizing.
Yeah, Shark is really able to suss out when Promo is doing that and time it well.
I wonder if it's an active timing or just an intuitive timing for Shark. Like, yeah, sometimes you could just read players based on like the pattern of APM spam. I wonder how Shark is like nailing the timing all of these like separate occasions.
Well, I'm sure it's mostly just Shark is very used to playing at a lower PPS than their max.
Yeah.
Because if you're trying to give it your 100% into your own gameplay, you are definitely not going to be very aware of your opponents. You intentionally need to give less than 100% from your gameplay in order to be able to feel your opponents. It's an interesting balance to try to hit when you're playing a game.
Yeah.
Good start for Promo, but that
that
force stay and no break available.
It's absolutely tragic. Yeah, but what I was wondering is, was it like an active board watching? Is this an active board watching thing for Shark, or is it kind of just like, yes, playing slower, but just feeling out when the pace kind of drops on Promo's side? Like
Promo
right now,
facing tournament that here with that high up stack on the board. Able to get out.
and we're just getting solid APM spam from Shark.
It's a beautiful stacking from Shark. But I mean, Shark stacking is beautiful a lot of the time, just because the garbage is clean a lot of the time. I'm not gonna lie.
You're really right about that. But there are situations where there requires a creative solution.
For sure.
And Shark is almost always nailing the the textbook solution each time. Like doing
Shark
that.
in danger there, but I can see them feeling out the SDSD, but
Yeah,
deciding to go against it.
you're really seeing Promo pressure Shark in this game.
Okay, managing to build a bit of a surge, and ooh, what a stack! Weird stack for Promo. Not able to continue. Ends up breaking. I was gonna say that the 6-3 was beautiful, and then Promo just is forced to break it because of bad stacking. Commentators curse striking. Okay, Fractal goes into J-Spin. Goes into
I mean,
oh, Shark. Weird.
Shark has really just been navigating the pressure. Like, we're not.
Yeah, even with the weird stack over there, Shark is just able to get out.
Yeah, and Shark's in a really good position right now.
Oh, but Promo's also in a really good position. The beautiful stack goes into 6-3.
Let's see.
Now this is the offense Promo wants. This is the offense where Promo thrives. But Shark's got a bit of a 14 spike of his own. Forced to break, and Promo also forced to break due to a misdrop. Almost gets Shark, and Shark, yeah, he does get it. Oh. Just barely able to beat Shark there. That's what it takes in order to kill Shark. That's crazy.
Amazing from Promo. Like, forcing Shark to break back-to-back, and then immediately sending the surge.
And it almost wasn't enough.
It almost wasn't enough, but this is exactly the dynamic like Promo needed from the start of this match.
Interesting to see Shark on the offensive at the start of this game. Promo doesn't really have an answer to this right now, unless they start APM spamming, and that's going to be their death. If they start APM spamming now, when Shark has a 20 surge, Shark just gets so much clean, and Promo's just dead in that case.
Promo does have a lot of clean here.
It is absolutely vital for Promo to not let Shark get above a 15 surge at any point.
And a misdraw from Promo. This could be it.
Oh, is this gonna steal the deal?
That is it. Oh my gosh.
And that's it from these two players.